And Tate and Liza split is done, baby! This box is so thin, man. We got the bear, baby! Morning, gamers. I forgot to turn on my camera. Quick box update for those that missed it. We got the Shifu, baby. Wet Shifu, not creepy. We got Rash, which is whatever, but most importantly, we have perfect speed, perfect bulk. Apart from the Rash nature. 15 attack. Before we do anything else, I want to do like a quick check-in on what the rest of the game brings us in terms of encounters. The main thing to think about is we should talk about the roamer mechanics. So I believe it's when you beat Juan, we open up the option to encounter roamers on every route in the game, I believe. This means that you go there, and if it's your first encounter, right, you can manipulate it to be your first encounter, and then a roamer show up. The pool of roamers is the 4 genies, the 2 Lotties, and Cresselia. So it's what, like, after erratic weather, you get them. You can catch 2 of these, because you have 2 Master Balls. Catching them with anything else is complete fiction. The main thing that we need to think about is that basically the more routes you skip encounters on, the more chances you give yourself to roll for the right roamer. The main thing that this box really needs, and I mean, you don't technically need it to win, but we need like a decent fairy type, I think. I think that's just true, right? I think most people would agree with that have played this game. Is what it feels like to me. That's like the most important thing in our box, right? That's the most important thing that our box needs. And we just sacked our last fairy, by the way. So one of those would be Enamorus from the roamers, right? That's a huge one. Next, we can look at Seafloor Cavern, because it gives a chance for Primarina, which is also a huge one. There is, I believe, Evergrande City for Togekiss, but most of the time Florges. And there's Sky Pillar for Togekiss. Or, oh yeah, there's also 123, which if you don't want to take fishing or surfing encounter, you have to beat all the optionals on that route after beating the 8th gym. The thing is, if we go for Seafloor Cavern Entrance Prim, wrong entrance, Seafloor Cavern Entrance Prim, the misses here are pretty bad. There's like Exploding Cloister and like that. And all in all, this is all pretty mid. Room 8, on the other hand, looks real good. We have the Avalugg dupe. These are like almost all guys. If we can manage it through Seafloor Cavern, which is admittedly really hard, and Prim is good in here. If we can manage it, maybe we delay Seafloor Cavern in order to get like Sky Pillar and maybe the roamers to see if I get Togekiss or Enamorus first, and then roll Seafloor Cavern. I think that's an option, especially we have the Surging Strikes, the Rapid Strike Urshifu, so maybe that means we want like a Dark type, which Seafloor Cavern Room 8 can give us pretty great Dark types. We could Magnet Pull for Goodra. That's true. That also looks pretty damn good. I think the main problem is like Seafloor Cavern's really hard. Maybe we just need to roll for Prim when we're there. So there's like at least 6 routes that we can delay for roamers if we want to. I think I did this math yesterday. I think out of 7 roamers, the chance to get the one you want on 6 different routes should be like 60%-ish. The important part is no matter what happens beyond this point, we made it past Tate and Liza split on attempt 5. With this goddamn abomination of a box. We're still here, we're still standing tall, we're still alive. And we're just gonna take it as far as we can. First fight of Juan Split. We're back with Team Magma, baby. Absolutely not riskless fight. I mean, it's a Team Magma fight. There's focus bans and shit. First time featuring an assault vest, though. That's kind of cool. I think this fight's free. If we manage to not get completely Omega unlucky and we navigate the Corviknight correctly, we should be fine. This would be such a Mickey Mouse ass trainer to lose your fucking run to, man. Okay, this is Bright Powder Steelix. We have wide lens, not zoom lens, because we're gonna go before him. Zoom lens only works when we go after, which means we're not guaranteed to hit here, but we do on the first one. And then we go on the second one. It's that easy. Should be Zebstrika. Unlucky. That's really bad. Yeah, I fucked up. Okay, I see what I did wrong. The issue was that when I was calculating outspeed, outdamage Zebstrika on Ludi, I didn't have Surf yet. Okay, this is really, really, really problematic. Because now how do we get Corviknight Body Press? Because we need to beat this with Sand Slash. But obviously that's just gonna bait Zebstrika. Okay, I can steer this. Because it's gonna be Zebstrika into Rhyperior into Simisear. And Simisear we're encoring. So we can just encore Simisear, hopefully into Grass Knot, like indefinitely. And Toxic it with Salazzle and just kind of sit on it and chill. And then time our encore timing correctly to go Centiskorch on the Simisear, kill the Simisear while taking minimal damage, and then I have fast 2-hit KO on Corviknight and he can't do anything. Yeah, we got this, we got this. That's just better than what I had before. Also, it means I don't have to like f around with Sand Slash HP here. Normally I'd need to be in body press range always, but now I can just kill. I mean, this is not going to kill anyway unless it crits, but Sand Slash first showing here. Yeah, I think Corvik can agility him. This is not as over yet, unfortunately. But I think I can still steer it. Okay. This is sometimes low kick. The problem is, if he agilities, holy sh! Chill the f out, Zebstrika. Jesus. This has a focus band, by the way. If I flamethrower, I proc weakness policy, and he agilities, he can like kill me, right? Because Power Trip is gonna be so f***ing powerful. I need to try to kill Simisear with Arcanine, which I can do because I have Toxic. We can set this up. Let's hope for no focus band here, that would be kind of important. For some reason I thought this would take less damage, I'm not gonna lie. It was actually really important that this isn't proc focus band. Thank Christ. Okay. I'm luckily not in flamethrower range. This is always Grass Knot. Okay. We just chill a little bit. We can just chill. We can just chill. It's all good. The Corviknight is really scary in the back because it has like a body press, power trip, weakness policy set. I can flamethrower here. I mean, what's the angle? Rock slide always kills, right? Arcanine takes quite a bit from Grass Knot. But it doesn't matter how much he takes. I think we Toxic once here. Encore again, and then just go Arcanine, and then we always have it, I think. I think that's actually checkmate. It's a problem because afterwards he outspeeds and kills me with Power Trip, right? Because he has weakness policy. I think I just go Arcanine. I don't die to double crit. He has to Grass Knot twice more. I never die to double crit. I don't take any recoil. I even have Shell Bell. He Focus Band isn't an issue because he dies to Toxic. I see what you're saying, Gian. But I mean, this always wins. Because now we just outspeed in one shot. Line recovered. Fight steered. Balls clean. Thanks to the sponsor of this stream, Manscaped. Manscaped.com/pChal for 20% off. And that one's in the pChal daily. Manscaped got that one for free. Alright. Well, that was a little bit of a hiccup, I'm not gonna lie. Not the best showing. Team Magma Grunt Space Center number 2. People said yesterday that this guy's a demon. This Darmanitan has claimed a lot of... Yeah, it's looking like some relaxing Darmanitan calcs. This is the hardest space Grunt. I think Grunt, yes. But Courtney is pretty disgusting. Every time I find a line for a trainer that everyone said earlier was really hard, and the line actually works, everyone's like, the Run and Bun frogs come out of the woodwork in chat and they're like, actually, the next trainer is the one that's really hard. So I don't know. Alright. So the lead here is Assault Vest Intimidate Scrafty. We had a pretty simple lead for it, but we're actually not going to do it with Inner Focus Gallade to kill it, to dodge the Intimidate. Instead, Araquanid is actually bulky enough to set up a Sticky Web here. Which is huge. Okay, it countered. I mean, that's perfect. So this is guaranteed Stone Edge. We can actually just go hard Gallade, right? We don't need the Rhyperior pivot now. Because the issue would be that if he had Stone Edge, it could be knockoff, and then I lose my held item. I believe, yeah, this is either counter or Stone Edge. There's no overlap or anything. This means we take less damage on Gallade, which means we increase the chance for dual Wing Beat on, from Aerodactyl. This is perfect. And we're still pre-damaged so that after close combat drop we always bait into Duraludon, so this always works. I do not see an issue. Perfect. We always outspeed and kill with close combat here. And then the Spadef drop plus the little bit of pre-damage should bait in the Duraludon, which is 1 speed point faster than Gallade. Unfortunately, Duraludon is caught in the sticky web. Gets his speed dropped. And with the black belt that we equipped...
You bring a lot of joy to many people both in your YouTube vids and streams.
Appreciate that. So we'll bait an Aerodactyl for fast kill. Aerodactyl is flying, so it won't be sticky webbed. Okay, we're -2, so we can't Dragon Dance. He has to go for the dual wing beat kill. So now we pivot Rhyperior on this dual wing beat. But we don't kill with Rhyperior because it messes up the line. Perfect. This is always Earthquake. So we can go to Barraskewda. These Barraskewda switch-ins are always really scary to me, but Earthquake crit plus Life Orb recoil always lets me live. So we should be fine. This can be no other move except Earthquake. I do not think high crit AI matters here, right? High crit AI only matters for super effective moves. So this should always be Earthquake. Perfect. He can't Dragon Dance there because Rhyperior shows a slow kill. And now we're faster, and we always kill with Life Orb flip turn. Because Barraskewda is still pretty f***ing good. And this setup is really beautiful. These like flip turn setups are so good for sticky web lines. Because now we can literally just go Excadrill, show a fast kill to Darmanitan, Darmanitan gets slowed down and we just kill it. It's so good. So now we outspeed. And we always kill. And we taught Poison Jab to Excadrill, so we outdamage both Exeggutor and Weavile in the back. And because Weavile outspeeds and Exeggutor doesn't, this should be Weavile. Exeggutor has Quick Claw Explosion, so we want to bait it last. Perfect. We're never dead to crit. This has a Bright Powder. We are still slower after Sticky Web, but that's perfectly fine because Zoom Lens only works when we're slower anyway. So this is always Low Kick or Night Slash. We always live crit. And with Zoom Lens, this Iron Head always hits and always kills. And then finally we have Quick Claw Boom Exeggutor. He cannot boom because it's last Mon. I think this is always Grass Knot here, which is perfect. And we have pre-burn Sigilif to dodge Sleep Powder. And we have Assault Vest to raise our special defense and hopefully never die to like triple psychic drop, triple crit, or dumb shit like that. Who cares? Plus quick claws, plus doesn't matter. Beautiful. Quick claw proc doesn't matter. Look at our assault vest putting in work here. No Shifu, no choice item. Very nice. No Pult either. Pretty crazy lineup. There we go. We don't take burn damage on Sigilif because we're Wonder Guard, obviously. They really could have put some more work into the Sigilif back sprite, I will admit that. I have no problem saying that. Dude, nothing gets the run and bun dopamine flowing more than executing a strat and then Terra pops in chat and says that it was clean. I don't think I can think of anything better. All right, Quick Claw Diggersby. Bro looks like a demon, I'm not gonna lie. Focus Band Rabombi with Quiver Dance, that looks disgusting. We get to see Avalugg. I don't think it's his first appearance. I do believe we've used him before, right? I remember seeing the back sprite and it being not great. Salazzle is going to really shine here. Okay, Avalanche will get boosted because we get hit here, which means this will always kill him. We're never dead to crit. This is Quick Claw Diggersby, but you counter Quick Claw by just being slower anyway. Beautiful. This should always bait exactly Silvally Grass. This is always Flamethrower. Doesn't matter which move it is, though. I guess if we were low enough to bait Ice Beam, it would matter, but... Okay. Choice Specs, Flamethrower always kills, and I do believe we still outdamage Arcanine because we have Specs. I didn't super Omega check this, but I think this will be Rabombi. So we outdamage it, but it outspeeds us. Arcanine underspeeds us, but we outdamage, and then Kling Klang we just kill. So I think this has to be Rabombi. We'll see. It's very steerable if it's Arcanine first. Perfect. This has a focus band, so this can technically survive, but it can't do anything to Salazzle. It just doesn't have any moves to really hit it with. It's got Quiver Dance. I don't even think he can click it here. Yeah, because I have Kill. This is the freest shit ever. No focus band procs. I just don't get them this run. It's just not possible. This is like hard random move from Arcanine. Pult tanks all of it. And then guarantees Flare Blitz, and then we go Gyarados to guarantee Wild Charge, and then we go Rhyperior, and then we kill. This is kind of an unnecessary pivot chain, but I had the slot, so I might as well. This is Bright Powder Arcanine, so we need to use Zoom Lens Rhyperior to kill it. Guaranteed Flare Blitz. We have a Lumberry in case this burns, but I'm not planning to use Gyarados anyway. All Gyarados does this run is switch in. Because it doesn't even have a fully accurate move. Guaranteed Wild Charge, and we go Rhyperior. Guaranteed Close Combat, we go Zoom Lens Earthquake for the kill. And then in the back is just a Choice Band, only Gear Grind Kling Klang, which is like... What are we doing here, Dexon? Run and Bun Runner is when the fight takes longer than 30 minutes to cook. Dexa, you're smoking crack. What the f is this? Run and Bun Runner is when the fight takes less than 30 minutes to cook. Dexa, this fight is so Mickey. What is this? It's a nice break in difficulty, and I appreciate that. Because, like, all of, like, starting at Weather Institute, basically, the game just adds and adds and adds and adds difficulty, and it doesn't really let off until, like, this point. This is the first time I felt like I've been, like, the pressure's let off legitimately since Weather Institute. I guess, like, the trainers after Winona are kind of fine. So maybe it's more accurate to say like starting in Mount Pyre, but... There's a ramp up again. From what I understand, for sure in Seafloor Cavern, and then the part after Seafloor Cavern, the erratic weather, most people consider easier, and then Huan Gym gets a little bit harder again. And then, this is just off of random things that I've heard, and then I've heard people say that Victory Road is pretty damn hard, and then Elite 4 is Elite 4. That's just kind of stuff that I've heard. Alright, I think Courtney next. That shit looks pretty fucking... It looks pretty bad. 2 Ultra Beasts, a Mythical, a Mega, and a Trapping Dog Trio. At first I was like, does it thematically really make sense that the Team Magma admin has Shaman? But then I remember, like, the way you get Shaman in the games is they're literally like, there's new land created when you go there in the game. And if that's not Team Magma, I don't know what is. What do you plan to beat next after you beat this one? I was thinking maybe try to get back to Platinum in League for like a month or 2. Anyway. Life Orb Salaz. Shaman. This thing's bulky. I think we can set up webs here if we want to. I don't know if we want to though. But I do believe it works with a Lumberry Araquanid. If you could choose a Pokemon region to live in, where would you be? Listen, I like tropical weather and islands. Hawaii seems beautiful, so I gotta go Alola on that one. Or Hoenn. It's one of those two. First time using Urshifu, but it's only gonna be there for support. It's gonna take a support role in this fight. Yeah, I think we cooked. I think we're okay. Alright, pre-burned Sigilyph. Never baits Grass Whistle from this, always baits highest damage, Hidden Power Ice. We can go to Salazzle. And we can get a classic Encore on. Claps in the chat. It's a little bit scary if it crits, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's fine. I don't need Salazzle's HP at all. It's still always only gonna get Earthquake from Dugtrio or sometimes Memento. We're only taking 1 more HP ice anyway. I guess like triple crit could have ruined me, huh? Fiction. Alright, this should bait in Dugtrio. And we can switch out of Arena Trap because we have a Shed Shell. Shout out Magma Hideout. Perfect. This is always Earthquake or sometimes Memento, which will trigger the backup line. Perfect. And now this is always Final Gambit. Because I have less HP than him. And Dragapult will dodge that, as it is a fighting move. This can still be a Memento, but I'm Clear Body, so I don't care about that. Perfect. Now we outspeed and kill with the Dragon Darts. This is part, and like part of the reason that like Dragapult is so broken is the multi-hit move Dragon Darts is really confusing to Focus Sash Pokemon like this Tyrantrum that's about to come in for a slow kill. Because it thinks that it's never dead to my Pult because it has a Focus Sash, but I'll just break the Focus Sash with darts. Life Orb boost means we always kill here. And this should then bring in Buzzwole because it outdamages me. Perfect. And this should always be Ice Punch, because it's the move with the highest damage. We're going to go into Lumberry Urshifu. First entrance of MF Doom. Give him a warm welcome. He's gonna leave really soon. He's only here for a quick feature, guys. Like, the main artist on this track is Pult, but he got the MF Doom feature. If this freezes, we have Lumberry. This is guaranteed to Drain Punch. We're gonna lower its speed with Rock Tomb. We tank this so well because we're so damn bulky. It's full HP now again, but that's completely fine. This is guaranteed to be Drain Punch again because it's highest damage. So we can go to Sigilif. We literally only need the Rock Tomb here. Perfect. We need this little bit of chip damage for... I guess the Fiction line is over, so it doesn't matter. And Sharp Peak Air Slash always kills. We're faster because of the Rock Tomb speed drop. Beautiful. This should bring in Xurkitree for fast kill with Thunderbolt. Horrendous sprite. We can go to Exca. We outspeed because we're Choice Scarf. We always kill with Earthquake. And then finally this is Charizard. Mega Charizard X, in fact. For guaranteed Flare Blitz. So we should be allowed to just go into Lumberry Rhyperior here, and we live Flare Blitz crit into Dragon Claw crit. This is his last Pokemon, and we can just kill with Rock Wrecker. He can't D-Dance, he has Kill. Free for the go. Very nice. Okay, that was beautiful. After this is a back-to-back with 3 different grunts, and then is Space Tag. But I gotta leave. I got an important meeting. And then I gotta go to bed because I gotta get up early tomorrow and drive for like 6 or 7 hours to go to a birthday getaway over the weekend. No stream tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys.